Ever wondered how those shop-bought items get those super crisp corners and perfectly placed buttons? Well, today I'm introducing you to a power duo that'll be your new best friends. The point turner and its trusty sidekick, the button gauge. These little gadgets are absolute must-haves, trust me. Think about those beautifully crisp corners you admire on store-bought items or perfectly even hems, and buttons that sit just right. Well, the point turner and button gauge are your secret weapons for achieving exactly that. So, what exactly are these helpful gadgets? The point turner, as the name suggests, is primarily designed to help you achieve those beautifully sharp and crisp points on your fabric creations. It's usually a slender tool, often made of plastic, wood or metal, and features a pointed end. Some also have a slightly curved or flattened end, which is great for gently smoothing out curves or pressing seams open without leaving impressions. Now, often attached to the point turner, you'll find the clever button gauge. This usually features little notches and holes specifically designed for measuring button spacing or helping you create those neat button shanks we'll talk about later. It's like getting two super useful tools in one. There's nothing quite like a beautifully turned out corner to give your sewing projects that professional edge. Whether it's a collar, a cuff, a bag corner, or a pocket edge, a sharp corner makes all the difference. And that's where your trusty point turner shines. First, you'll have sewn your seam right up to the corner. Then, carefully trim the seam allowance diagonally to reduce bulk. Now, gently turn your fabric right side out. Here's the magic. Carefully insert the pointed end of your point turner into the inside of the fabric at the corner. Gently push outwards, working that corner out to its fullest extent. Be firm but gentle, no poking. Use your fingers to shape it, and finally, give it a good press with your iron to set that perfect crisp corner. If your point turner has a curved or flattened end, you can also use it to gently smooth out curves in your seams as you press from the right side, preventing any unwanted creases. Say goodbye to wobbly, uneven hems. The point turner is also fantastic for achieving perfectly straight hemlines. Check your pattern for the hem allowance. Let's say it's 5 centimeters. Turn your fabric to the wrong side. Place the edge of your point turner along the raw edge and make a mark at the 5 centimeter point. Repeat this every few centimeters or inches along the entire hemline. You can even connect these marks with a longer ruler if you like. Now, simply fold your fabric up along that marked line, press it to create a crisp fold, and pin it in place, ready for a beautiful even stitch. Ever sewn a button onto a thick fabric and had it sit too tight? That's where a button shank comes in handy. It creates a little space so the garment buttons up neatly. Your point turner can help with this. Place your fabric and button as usual. Now, take the point turner, or the thicker part of your button gauge, and place it directly under the button. Sew through the buttonholes, going over the point turner as a spacer. Once the button is secure, slide the point turner away. Instant shank. For extra strength and a neater finish, bring your needle up next to the button and wrap the thread tightly around that shank a few times before securing it. Here's a clever little bonus trick. Ever struggled to start a seam evenly on a thick folded edge like a hem on denim? Your presser foot can sit at an angle, causing skipped stitches. Well, your point turner can act as a temporary humper jumper. Gently lift your presser foot, slide the point turner under the back edge of the foot, behind where the needle will go down, resting it on the thick fabric. Lower the presser foot. It should be more level now. Lower your needle and start sewing. Once the presser foot is fully on the thick fabric, you can slide the point turner away. This helps you get a nice, even start. So there you have it. The point turner with a button gauge, two seemingly simple tools that are absolute workhorses for achieving those professional details in your sewing projects. From crisp corners to even hems and perfectly shanked buttons, these little gadgets really do make a big difference. What are your favourite little sewing helpers? Share in the comments, and please remember to like and subscribe to support this channel.